and welcome to KSA's virtual opening for our spring show exhibition. My name is Renee Palmer and I'm the Vice President of KSA. Our spring show is open at KSA's gallery in Kukui Grove Center in Lihue through April 2nd, and the hours are noon to 4 daily and noon to 7 on Fridays. This show features the popular People's Choice Awards. Visitors to the gallery can vote as many times as they want for each of their favorite artworks. The cost is $1 for each vote. Penny Nichols is an art instructor at Island School and is our judge for this awards show. There will be 3 KSA awards and a Don Curley Carswell Memorial Award that has been sponsored by board member Abigail Burrows. Please welcome Penny Nichols, who will present these awards.
We're here at the Kauai Society of Artists Spring Show, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the awards. But first I'd like to just say how wonderful this show is, and I want to give a big shout out to KSA and Roseanne Jones and Kukui Grove for keeping this alive during this difficult year. It's extraordinary. The first award that I'm going to give is the KSA First Place Award given by Kauai Society of Artists, and it goes to Tomoko Uchi. I'm not sure if, I don't think these were meant to be a one piece, but I guess I'm treating them kind of like that. This is called Intersection Yang, and this is Intersection Ying. They're both oil and canvas, and I gave them the First Place Award because because I love them. And when I did my first walkthrough, they just caught me, and I was immediately struck by these pieces. After looking at them for a while, I realized that they're vaguely, not the same design, but similar. Both have strong design qualities and a lot of interesting texture. This one with the dark sky and the light foreground, and then here you have it reversed with the light sky and the dark foreground. I love these pieces. They could stand up as abstract pieces. They're just the boldness, her use of texture and shape and color is just superb. And I'd love to see them stay together, but I think either one separately is so strong that it could stand alone as well. So I find them quite mysterious too. I'm not sure if these are shipping containers or it's an urban scene that could be here on this island, but it has a certain element of mystery that I liked a lot. So I'm here with the second piece that I selected for an award, and this work is just wonderful. It's by artist Carol Meckling. It's acrylic on repurposed wood, and it's entitled I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. I was just struck by this, immediately intrigued by this, and I gave it the KSA Second Place Award. It's timely. It has to do with what I think we're all dealing with right now, which is freedom, and I love birds. I love wild birds. I love Maya Angelou. So, but just there's so much mystery here, and I could get lost in the imagery. There are just many layers of imagery. I love this eye up here in the top right. This is a beautiful piece. It has a kind of compelling nature to it. It's just the colors, the design, but also when you read the title, you begin to understand that it has to do with being caged and flying free. something I like, as I said, I think we can all relate to right now. And it's very decorative as well. I like the treatment of I love the repurposed wood and the way the artist has let that come through. So yeah, I really like this piece a lot. I love all of these patterns here, and yeah, so very nice. I like it. So I'm here with this beautiful sculpture made out of clay by Alicia Mcdonald, which won the KSA third place award. It's stunning, and the title is interesting to me. It's entitled 2020. So again, I think a lot of the artists in the show have been addressing this last year, this last fateful year. I'm not sure how it references 2020, but I'm fascinated by the shapes, and I know Alicia's work always has its base in natural forms, in plant forms, which I see here, but this time she has these little objects in there. There's some textured spheres and some little discs, and then underneath there are a lot more beautiful bisque-fired discs in this little cage underneath. So again, I'm not sure if it references being caged up or if it's just a design concept, but it's very unusual, this part underneath. I'd like to talk to Lisa about it. The base. This piece really needs to be seen from below and above, and of course, like all sculpture, it's good to see it from 360 degrees. I also love her colors, or, well, lack of color, but I just love the soft gray and the off-white. It has such a sensuous feeling. I always feel her work is very sensual and very much, it has a certain signature that I recognize, and yet this is a unique piece for Alicia. I've never seen her do anything quite like this. Having just done a little bit of ceramic work, I'm in awe of how she does this work with porcelain and how fragile it is and how risky it is. I know that you have to take a lot of chances as a ceramist to make a work like this. So there's that. Yeah, I really love this piece. So I'm here with this beautiful acrylic on canvas called Manukai, done by Juliana Pinnock. It has won the new Don Curley Carswell Memorial Award, given in memory of Don Carswell, a well-known Kama'aina from the North Shore. This piece has a very spiritual feeling to me. I see the canoe there. It's a Hawaiian voyaging canoe sailing out, and a very dramatic sky and water, a lot of texture, a lot of beautiful colors. I feel transported by this. I feel like I could be there on this canoe. Yes, I'm quite impressed with it. It's very large, and I like the brushwork. It has a lot of loose brushwork. So it's interesting. When I first saw this, I saw it from quite a distance, and I was very much drawn to it. But then seeing it today up close, it's a very different experience to see how much brushwork is there. I like the light in this picture very much. I like that greenish, yellow-green light that you often see here. That's, I don't know if it's our humidity, our atmosphere here is very dense, and there's often this kind of unusual color that we have here on the horizon. She's really captured that. This piece, mixed media sculpture, immediately when I saw it, I had to laugh because I know Freddie and I know how he thinks. He has such a sense of humor. His work is very political. This is called Greatest Witch Hunt Pow, which means finished. So the meaning is very obvious in the title. It says here it's made of wood and copper, but I also see the face as perhaps made of some type of modeling material. This witch is just pure Freddie. Incredibly done. The craftsmanship is amazing. When I look at this broom and hat, which are made of copper, and her very frightening looking witchy hands, I just think of how skilled he is. He's a skilled artist. It's easy to miss that when you realize how he's always poking fun at things and laughing. But just finding this piece of driftwood and imagining this and making this is impressive. I'm impressed and entertained. Love it, love it. Thank you.
And now for the KSA People's Choice Awards. Dun, 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 dun. Our first place winner of the People's Choice Award is Rebecca Nulf for her oil painting, Aloha Friday. Congratulations, Rebecca. And this year we have something special for the People's Choice Award. We have a second place award winner. The turnout for People's Choice Award voting was so outstanding and generated the amount of money that allows us to give a second award. So our second place People's Choice Award is Juliana Pinnock, Manukai, acrylic on canvas. Congratulations, Juliana.
KSA is pleased to share our space in our spring show with the Coco, and that is the Kauai Opio and Kiki Orchestra. And this is a fundraiser for their orchestra, and there are hand-painted violins that you can purchase on an online auction site. Mahalo to KSA's all-volunteer board of directors for continuing to plan and present shows, and to all of KSA's volunteers who make these shows possible. Mahalo also to Kukui Grove Center for their continued support of the arts. Mahalo to Carol Meckling, artist, board member, and our own special videographer and editor of our online videos posted on KSA's YouTube channel. KSA's next show is the third annual Washed Up Show, partnered with the Kauai Surfrider Foundation. This marine debris show is a creative way to demonstrate the impact of over 100,000 pounds of beach trash that Surfrider volunteers pick up each year on Kauai. Entry date for this show is May 29th, and the show will open on June 4th. A hui ho! See you soon at the Kauai Society of Artists, and mahalo for your support.